studying. Learning is something you do on your own. I have studied English for 3 years, but I haven't really learned very much. Do you know what I mean? You know, I've been going to classes for years, but still can't speak it.
Sure, may I ask you about, I would like to know the need. Do Americans often use past perfect continuous?
People who are well educated, people who are well educated tend to speak better English. I think that's true in any country. So, a person who is an American or Brit who's well educated will tend to be careful and use the correct tense. But I would say that if somebody said he was listening to the music when he was interrupted, no one would, that's not bad English. That's not bad English. It's correct. It's just not as accurate as really so good. But if somebody said he was listening to music when he was interrupted, it would be perfectly fine. I am doing this little review every day, Pooey, only because I know there are students who want to know these tenses and who want to know this formal English. But I always try to emphasize that you can speak very good English and not always use these formal tenses. I would tell you, like, if somebody said something incorrect, that would be different. But he was listening to music when he was interrupted is perfectly fine. This is hard to change. We have been working on this. That's hard to change to anything else. Because if you said we worked on this assignment for 2 weeks, it's not really very good, because this says you're still working on it. We have been working on it for 2 weeks, and we're still working on it. I'd say that's more important. Yeah. You probably would use present, more people would use present perfect than past perfect. To answer your question, yes. Thank you. All right, on page 111, please look at 741, line 741. I almost forgot to give you my forwarding address. A forwarding address is the address where you're going to be. So if when I leave New York, I give my forwarding address in Bangkok. So people send the mail to me here. That's a forwarding address.